Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate you joining us for this episode where we're going to go over our Bricklink store. But before we do, just want to say if you're new here, my name's Dave. This channel is Scott's Toys. We cover Lego investing, our Bricklink store updates, and general reselling. We had a massive week this week, and so what I'm going to be sharing with you is a lot of orders. We ended up pulling quite a few. Also ended up sharing a little bit of my thoughts of this wonderful noise that you might be hearing right now even. So stay tuned for that more towards the end of the episode. I hope you enjoy. We are back at it again, folks. We're pulling some more Bricklink orders. Figured I'd go ahead and share it with you. And let's see what we have. We have one order from a Catherine from Illinois. Order total is $11.43. Consists of 3 items in 3 separate lots. What's really cool about this one, they're all Duplo. So this one I actually need to go over to some Duplo boxes. Let me take you with me. Okay, luckily this thing has a light on it because we are going back in the recesses of the basement. And we got to go up top here behind these non-Lego but still cool Masters of the Universe sets. And we're looking for these boxes right here. So I don't have a ton of Duplo in the store, and so I just left them basically in the boxes that I got them in. We do need this for one of them because we have, I think it's, the penguin we're getting, as well as a bat firing cannon. I think it's the front part of the ship there. So we're going to get those pieces. And then the next thing that I need is actually out of here, which is the red motorcycle. So I'm going to pull these down, go over, and get them bagged up. Okay, so this one was definitely super easy. We've got our 3 pieces here. I've got my bag. 2 of these items didn't even have to bag because they came in a bag. So convenient there. Let's go ahead and jump over to our next order. Okay, next order. This one comes to us from Nathan from Washington. So thank you, Nathan, for your order. It looks like a bunch of mech building parts for the most part. There is one minifigure in it, which is the Spider Gwen, Ghost Spider, whatever you want to call that figure. Other than that, some things with ball joints, hinged pieces, and items with clips. So this order was a total of $15.89. We had a total of 42 items across 15 different lots. So let me go ahead and pull it, and I'll show you what we have. Okay, so here we go. We got the list here. So we've got some wedges, a bunch of dark bluish gray. We've got the one figure. We do have a mech seat. Got some little more dark bluish gray pieces in here, some ball joints, and clips and bars and all that kind of fun stuff. So thank you so much to Nathan. Appreciate your order. This next order comes to us courtesy of a friend of the channel, Gary from California. Thank you, Gary, for your order. This thing is a beast. This one's going to take a little bit of time pulling together. I know that our good buddy Gary has also ordered a couple other items. We're going to be putting together a big Ninjago Firstborn, I believe, or Fireborn. I forget the name of the set, but one of the large Ninjago dragons. He's going to order one of those as well. So this and everything that he's got is going to be combined together in one shipment. However, I do need to pack the order, and so this order is a total of $43.55. It consists of a total of 303 pieces. Gary, you're killing me. You're working against my 100K piece goal. And the crazier part, 303 pieces. Okay, that's reasonable. Unique lots, 93. Gary, you're trying to give me my exercise, aren't you? You want me walking up and down that ladder a bunch, I can tell. So we got a little bit of pulling to do, folks. Luckily, I can use these sorting trays, and it really does help speed up the orders that are across more lots, a couple pieces. Just because then I'm not bringing all the drawers back. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this monster, and I will show you the aftermath next. Okay, so here is the end result. I did have one piece that apparently is missing. This is the first piece that I have not been able to locate in my store. I haven't given up yet. I'm going to keep looking around. I feel like it probably got placed in the wrong drawer by accident. sometimes that happens. And so I am on the hunt for a light bluish gray panel, 1x2x2x2 with side supports. Other than that, even though there's so many pieces and so many different lots, it's actually pretty reasonably sized. I could get that in one of my padded envelopes, but since it's going with other stuff, I'll end up getting packaged up in some kind of a box anyway. But anywho, I'm going to see what I can do to find that other piece. But in the meantime, thank you very much, Gary, for your support. We've got some more information as it relates to the order and the one missing piece that I had in my store from our good friend Gary. So I talked to Gary, let him know, look, I don't know, must have shipped it out on a previous order. And what we agreed upon and what I was able to do for him is from my personal collection, I pulled a used piece. So I've got a used replacement piece here in the same one that he was looking for. I'm including that in the cost, and then I also made a point to, in essence, subtract the cost of that part from his secondary order in terms of shipping costs, which was pretty trivial. It was a 5-cent part. I was just happy that I was able to do something that Gary was good with. He said the particular piece was not going to be utilized in anywhere that was visible. I don't think the piece is probably too bad anyways in the used sense, but I still, I don't really do used parts, and so I just want to make sure that all of my customers understand what it is that they're going to get. So thank you, Gary, for your first order. And now what we have from Gary is his second order. So Gary has placed a second order with us. This order came to a total of $88.81. So this is even bigger than the last one. Total of 550 pieces. This time it's only across 51 lots. So should actually be a little quicker to pull, but it's definitely deducting from my total piece count. I got to hurry up and get these other parts in my store. I'm going to go ahead and get this order pulled. We'll check back in and I will report after I have it all ready to go. It certainly still took a while, but I did get the order packed. You can see I used 5 trays, and then we got a couple loose sticker packs up top. Now I got to get it bagged. That is going to be a job for the morning. Order is fully packed up. We ended up with 29 different bags. All the pieces there, all the other stuff put away, ready to be packed up in a bag. It's actually going to be going in a box with a couple other sets. So I talked to Gary, and Gary is interested in getting the Ninjago Firstborn set, as well as the Dragon Forge set. So we're going to be taking these, we're actually going to be taking them out of the boxes so that we can get the shipping cost down quite a bit. But those, as well as both of Gary's orders, are all going to be shipping here, what I imagine is either today or tomorrow. Thank you, Gary, for all the support that you show to us. Appreciate your order, man. Okay, we got another order that we need to pull. And I figured I would use this as an opportunity to not only go through my process again. It's a super simple order. I guess first off, let me start by saying thank you to Sarah from Minnesota, who has ordered 57 parts, one lot. So Sarah ordered 57 of the white 1x4 bricks. So drawer 714, we're going to go ahead and get that, and I'll talk to you a little bit about what this is. So the struggle of working in a basement is that you have lots of loud noises up above you. We got drawer 714 right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull this. It's a pretty full drawer. And so, can you hear it? When you got a couple kids playing around, we got the drawer, playing around upstairs, it is extremely hard to find opportunities to make videos because I feel like it needs to be quiet because a lot of those noises and sounds end up coming right through the floor, especially because so much of it is directly above where I sit and work. It can be a little difficult, I guess, to find the time to do the things that I want to do related to the video down here. It also creates complications from my work setup. So I'm working from home right now, and when when I'm in the middle of a meeting and you have so many people walking across the floors or dropping things, it just gets challenging. It can kind of drain on you a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do, and I've been talking about shifting stuff around here for a while, but my desk and main work area is going to shift all the way down to that end of the basement, so that I've just kind of got like a blank wall behind me, which the blank wall I want to be able to use to kind of have some nice, I don't know, a backdrop, I guess, where I can maybe put some Lego sets, some posters, some whatever it is behind there to look a little bit more, I'm going to say professional than the crazy shelves that I have behind me right now. But the other advantage that I'll end up getting from moving my stuff down there is that I will get the opportunity to be in an area of the house or under an area of the house that isn't as frequently used. And I'm hoping it'll be a lot quieter, and it'll give me more opportunities to make these quick little videos. So I just figured I'd share that with you. I got to count out these parts and get this order prepped up for Sarah. But I appreciate you sharing this time with me. And Sarah from Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. Thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to be rounding out this particular episode by covering the sales for last week. I want to start off by saying thank you to all the people who submitted orders for our Bricklink store, which ended up being a pretty busy week. I think there's 7 different orders that was placed. So Catherine from Illinois, thank you very much. Gary from California, huge thank you to you. Big fan, appreciate chatting with you online. Thank you to Nathan from Washington. Thank you a second time to Gary, as you guys already saw in this particular episode. Andy from New York, thank you. Good friend as well from Greg's Patreon channel, Discord channel, anyway. Thank you to Matt from Washington, Valerie from Pennsylvania, and last but not least, Joseph from Nevada. So that gives us a total of, I think that's 8 orders actually. Here's how we did overall this week. Total sales for Bricklink for last week, $208.14. That does not include the Dragon Forge and Firstborn set that Gary ordered as well. Those ended up getting packaged in the same ones. You will actually hear me review those and lump those into next week's or the next video, in essence, for the Lego Investment channel, because those kind of came more from these sealed sets. Anyways, back to the things here. Cost of goods sold for this week on the Bricklink store, $97.75. Bricklink fees of $5.87. Total shipping charges, $45.56, which gave us a net profit, everything said and done for this week, $89.88. So this is a pretty big week. I would love it to have that be a fairly regular thing. That would end up being some pretty sizable money. I don't think that I can keep up with that kind of a part out, given all the different things I've got going on. So not likely that I can maintain that, but I'm happy to do my best and see what I can pull off. But anyways, thank you to everybody who placed an order. Thank you to you for watching this video. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and click on the like button below. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment down below if you have a Bricklink store, and let us know what some of your most successful weeks were and how we're doing. So thank you very much for sharing this time with us. I really enjoyed it, and we'll see you next video. Bye.